morning, everybody. Welcome back to OK Aussie. Good morning, ladies. It's time to wake up. Max, how are we? Good morning, sweetheart. It's time for the dawn. Oh, it's a bit bright for the dawn.
No. We do Hello Google.
Let's bring the dawn on.
We do Hello Google.
Hey, Google. Good morning.
Guys, he hasn't even given me coffee. Tell him off.
Good morning, Dyan. Have a nice day.
No, I don't want to have a nice day. Every day's been stress, okay? And today's probably going to be stressful. You know what? I could say it's not going to be, but guess what? Guess what? The stats are in. Every day's stressful.
I don't think you're meant to be up there, mister. Hello, excuse me. Hello, how are we? Are you with your girls? They're very excited to have you up there, but he's saying good morning, isn't he? I think it's time for coffee shortly by now. Let's get some coffee organised.
So guys, he's making me coffee. Thank you. And he has a hot chocolate. Strange person, doesn't have coffee. I just, it's not a concept I understand. Like, I never will. Anyway, my hip's been very sore. We had to try and get that in this morning. It wasn't quite in. And I couldn't even, like, put my hip to that side, which I know that's not even natural actually, but that's the EDS. But yeah, I'm flexible like I'm a circus freak. Yeah, I don't train. It's not normal. It's just not normal. So if you can do things like that, go see a doctor. Go ask to be checked by a rheumatologist. It's the Beitman scale, I think it's called, something like that. Anyway, I scored 9 out of 9. 9 out of 9. 12 out of 12, something like that. I'm not meant to score that high at, the last test was 48. Not meant to score that high. Anyway, I'm an overachiever in the health department. How broken can you be? She's really broken. She's so broken that they don't know what to do, that they don't want to do anything because it's just, there's too many things to be fixed. Let's just let her go. It's the kind thing to do. Whatever. So I went to the dentist yesterday. Barbaric. Everyone's all in one room, right? And everyone's screaming and hearing hearing all that, all that stuff that literally would make me have an autistic meltdown and flee. I would not cope with the situation. So I'm going to now have to work out what I'm going to do if I need dental. So I'm very scared. So I cried. I cried for him. I cried for me. I cried for humanity, actually. I was like, this is Australia. That's barbaric. What are we doing in Australia, guys? What are we doing? So I'm scared of dentists even extra now because I've lost my dentist that she used to do it for me. But yeah, apparently I'm not in the country anymore because I had to move from Mandurah. It's not fair. Anyway, dentist starts with a D. Dentists are brutal. Okay, why can't they just give pain relief? What does it cost you wholesale? $2 of like pain relief injection? You're mean. Are they mean? They're mean. See, he's the type of person that's like, I'm not going to complain about anything. And I'm like, complain. No, I'm not. I'm very patient. But once I'm done, once I'm like doing this, I just can't do it anymore. Like for sanity. And a lot of things are testing me at the moment. Jesus, enough. You're really pushing me. And you know what happens when I get to that breaking point? You have to deal with it. I do. It gets to the point where Jesus has to listen to me all the time, rant about so many things. That's your job. Cramps in my back. That's probably dystonia, isn't it lovely? So, does anyone else get cramps in their feet? Well, this is pretty much what I get all over my body. It's called dystonia. And, hang on. Heat supplied. Whew. Pain will be going down in 5, 4, 3. No, it's not that fast. Even affects digestion. It's crazy, guys. Anyway, another rare thing I have. But coffee's going to be good. I woke up at 5 this morning. I guess I'm just doing the Easter thing. Jesus. I don't think he's risen today. But anyway, no, this isn't the day of rising, is it? No. I'm so dyslexic, and I know people think that that's just like with letters, and maybe in the theory it is, but not for me. I think my brain, because of the malformations probably in there, due to not forming properly with DNA. Just read the stuff into this DNA. It's incredible. Like, your whole body's, like, when you're missing as many genes as me, it affects everything. It's bad. But, like, for me, I flip everything. Everything I flip. It's annoying. I flip everything. And I've regressed. And so, when I do writing, which is so rare, okay, I might want to put a W and I'll put an M. It's like very different, but when I was a child at school, same thing. I flip things that way. What's wrong with me? Numbers, letters, and the blindness. Oh my goodness. It's scaring me. It's beyond text. Forget about worrying about text. Worry about whether I can see. Say if some person was standing in front of me and they were all the same height or something and the same hair colour. Good luck with me knowing who the hell you are. That kind of blindness. Alright, Sir has given me my medicine. And like always, guys, what do? That's the reaction he gets. It's charming, isn't it? The poor guy's just trying to do the right thing, give me my medicine. And he's always like, do you want to take your medicine now? You ready to take your medicine now? He even knows to, like, come in gently. And I'm always the same every morning. And if it was handing me my coffee, he's just going to the bin chute, dude. Just separation anxiety is a problem. Hear that? Yeah. Oh, okay, fine, brother. He's given up with meowing for daddy. He's now, I'm going to kill my brother. Boys. I've got 2 sons, that's what boys do. Every now and then they just go, I want to kill my brother. I just want to kill him. It's normal. It's natural. Well, not natural, but it is. But you should not let your children fight. I always used to say fight with your words, but in speaking terms, no angry tone, try and talk it out. I wanted them to be a better person than me. Because me, when I get mad, I'm just like, no, if I see stupidity, that's it. All bets are off, you're fuckwits. You're all fuckwits. No, do better, do better, do better, do better. I get so frustrated. And I think it's because, when you're so patient, You're so patient. Still got more tablets to take. Look at it. Have that Whopper. You know, I think it's because I'm so patient that by the time I get to the point where too much has happened, it's like, and then you let some things go and then more things happen and then you just go, oh, where's the brick wall? I want to bang my head. I want to bang my head. When I start getting to that point, the next step after that is like, surely we can just you know, intellectualize this. No? And then I get to the point where I just go, that's it, I'm done. You know? I just, so many things are frustrating me. And the government, I'm telling you, when I vote, I don't know what to do, guys. Because I feel like that's the moment when I can vote. I want better dental. I want better healthcare. I want, you know, better education for families. And young ones. I want all these things, but how do you get them? They're not going to give it to us, are they? We know that. What do we do?
Did you know we've received in the mail the voting? So because Dyan's got a disability...
Why have you not let me research and stare at the papers for hours
well,
and
you're
actually
going to have
ponder
to.
about
That's
it?
your weekend job now. Early voting actually starts from Tuesday after Easter.
Oh,
So
you don't
actually
even let
start
us
early
have
voting.
Easter, government. No, get to work. Fill out this. Otherwise, you know what, Americans? We get a fine.
So you're going to educate yourself.
No, hang on. We get a fine, Americans.
Yeah.
It is not even our right. We're just born to the earth, not to the government.
Yeah.
Government.
So
We're
with
born to
disability,
the earth.
we do postal voting, both for myself as a care and
Our
Dyan,
mums
because we
gave
can't get down
birth to us,
to
not
do the
you.
voting on the day.
You
We
don't
know if
have
it's
a...
going to be seizures or cardiac
You know
or
what?
respiratory or other issues.
But
So
basically,
you do need
if
to
I
register
don't
early
vote,
for that.
if I want to say, where's my name? I'm blind. Okay, that's got too many letters and that can't be mine. Mine's only 4 letters. Okay, that's what I think of that. Why should I vote? You don't give a fuck
To make a
about
difference,
me.
have a coffee. Coffee makes the world go round.
Like, what's the point? 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 I don't know what to do. Because you just don't do the right things for your citizens. You just don't. Like, seriously, healthcare's not, dental's not part of healthcare and part of Medicare. Like, it's a human right, surely, to be able to eat with your teeth. You know? I remember, like, my front tooth chipping, and then, like, well, we're just going to fix it like this, and it was awfully fixed. It looked terrible. And they said, you know, because we don't care about cosmetically. And it's like, yeah, but it doesn't mean you have to make it look like a stupid, fucking, horrible, weird-looking thing, does it? You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not looking for vanity, you piece of shit. Like, I'm just looking for something I can chomp down on. And he goes, oh, and by the way, don't eat with that tooth. It was paper thin when he put on me. I went to a different dentist later on and got it actually properly fixed. Because they actually took the time, under the same governmental scheme, because they have the attitude that I'm just as deserving. So it got fixed. All right, he's been to bin shoot, has he?
Max has done his bin run.
He loves his bin run.
He does.
Yeah, basically,
He went prancing down the hallway.
government dental, guys. I'm sorry if you need government dental. I feel for you.
Oh, you want to run away? You can run away.
Cheers for
Off you
coffee.
go. Run that direction.
Care Bears.
All right.
Not much care going on.
Well,
But,
I like
you
my
know,
coffee on the dark side, but it's actually not coffee, it's hot chocolate.
Definitely on the dark side around
You
here,
guys have a
sorry.
great breakfast, great morning, great weekend
It's been
ahead.
a horrible week, actually, for me.
Me too. Yes,
Oh,
please.
Yeah. I know.
I was
I've
there.
been talking about your dentists. And guess what? It's third world. So, you know, that Max Chambers, he's right. We need dental on Medicare, guys.
I'm surprised that it's not, and it does actually need to be. It needs to be accessible. Dental is a very important part of healthcare. At the
You
end
have
of the
to
day,
eat with it. I mean, remember that one that's like, we don't do like things for cosmetically. And by the way, don't use it
It's
to eat with.
ridiculous.
It'll probably chip off again. You probably have to come back and get it done again. I'm thinking, that sounds like a good money maker for you, dude.
yeah, right. How do I
But for
do
me-
that? Don't eat with it.
And for the taxpayer,
I'll
that
just
doesn't sound like a
conveniently
good
avoid that
thing.
piece of food with that little individual tooth.
that's so front tooth. It's like it's the chompers, isn't it?
Try and say teeth about your front teeth.
No, but isn't this teeth very important for eating?
Well, it's more for the grabbing. The grinding part gets at the back, the molars.
Yeah, but the grabbing.
But the canine part's also
Part
for
of the
tearing
eating.
and eating. It's all part of the tearing eating
You got to
process.
tear it off to bite it.
Yes.
And chew it. Sorry, you got to tear it off to chew it, right?
You've had your morning tablets? Good
Yes.
girl, you.
You know what I mean? So these things here, yeah, they don't look like pretty. And guess what? I don't care about vanities. You men that care about
It's
vanities.
the functionality
So
that's
don't
what
be
counts.
fucking like. Sorry, I have an attitude today, don't I?
Oh boy, she woken up with an attitude at 5 o'clock in the morning. Thanks very much. Now she woke up with intense amount of pain. They've given you some CBD early
I
on.
woke up grumpy.
Well, your hip was also dislocated, your right hip. So I've
Again,
spent 15 minutes
that's not
trying
the
to give
first
that
morning
traction
that's happened.
and replace that
I
joint.
must be dancing in my sleep.
I wish you were, but you
I'm
weren't.
dancing in my sleep. I'm like probably doing like
Well, you probably.
Irish dancing.
Well, remembering your generalised dystonia is actually using the Greek word kori, which is meaning to dance.
All right,
Literally,
so all
she
you
is
guys
dancing
from
during those
Ireland
actions.
out there, I've got to guess. I guess a little bit of
You
Irish
got a touch of
genes.
Irish. I got more
So-
Irish than you have. To be sure, to be sure.
Well, we don't know. We never done your 23andMe. I wonder.
Well, we
But they
can't, we
don't-
can't do them because they've gone bust, that company, so I forget that one.
I've
Moving on.
actually got like a large chunk. So where England is in it, you know, across the way is Ireland. I'm on that side.
You got a bit of Scottish,
So
a bit of Irish.
I don't know what that means.
You're a bit of
but
Welsh.
anyway, on that side of Ireland, where Ireland.
It's the island of Ireland.
Ireland.
Like a pirate, honey. Ireland.
Ireland.
Oh, God.
So basically,
Not a good
yeah.
thing with a speech impediment.
Tell
is it?
me what that side, the closest side to England's side, is like. And I'm sort of in the middle. I don't know what that means.
She has got no idea about
Anyway.
geography. Good luck on that. That was a very broad swathe of land. It's probably about the size of the Gibson
But
Desert
I
you're talking about.
would walk 5,000
But her hip was out, and that's because of her
miles, and I
hypermobility.
would
Dislocations,
walk
subluxations are very common with 22q.
100 more just to be.
I'm waiting for the medications to kick in, eh?
I don't know. My
Oh,
brain's
God.
broken, guys.
Yes, it
Literally,
is.
I had you know
Literally.
that bad seizure I had?
Which one?
No, the last one I had that
Yeah.
was bad. Things have changed.
They have.
There's been a change. My speech has been terrible.
Yeah, we had a window of about
word
3 days where
finding,
your speech was
shocking.
actually good. I'm thinking, oh, great.
I thought it
Maybe
was
it's like
gone.
we've turned the brain on and turned it off again. You know how that computer thing goes? Look, I'm IT for 25 years. Turn it off and turn it on again. It
No,
fixes
but-
everything. Let's do the same thing. And it has been a thing that's actually worked with brain resetting
Yeah.
in seizures, where if you have a seizure, sometimes it actually turns off the function and then turns it back on again, literally like a reset. Don't understand
Well,
the science.
that's like
Hey,
it
the
turns it
neurologists
back
don't
on
understand the
again.
science. So don't even get me going on that one. But you had about a 3 to 5 day window where your speech was like,
It was
oh my God,
bad.
wow.
We were worried because it's like it
Worried?
can be permanent. You
Yeah.
don't know which.
No.
Every
At what
every
time
symptom
will
after
something
a
be
seizure,
permanent?
it's been like my ataxia.
Yeah.
That was my first symptom after my first big seizure was ataxia,
Hmm.
and that never left.
No.
Still here.
Still here.
And
Still here today.
so you do worry when a symptom comes. You're like,
Well, it's like your Bell's palsy.
Is
When
it
you get palsy,
permanent?
neuropalsy
especially
of
if
the
the eye.
face or
Remember
the eye, the eye
did it.
drooping with
I
us,
thought that was permanent.
you do wonder.
I was like,
Well,
I'm
just
gonna,
like-
I'm gonna be looking like.
just as much as your Todd's paresis, which
Oh.
sometimes Dyan will get about 10% of the time after
Maybe I
chronic
should just
seizures.
lay this down on a
Her
bit
legs
of
are
an
paralysed,
angle.
and that can be paralysed from half an hour to 16 hours. You don't know if it's going to be a permanent feature. It's like, you need to be tilting on the side like
I
a
need to
spirit
kind
level.
of like go.
Yeah, you know what? You've got to counterbalance yourself. Like a spirit level, you'll be fine. Oh, God, the morning conversations that we have around coffee. Coffee hasn't kicked in
Yeah,
yet.
This looks rather inappropriate.
Is this going to be one of those Tourette's sort of days today? There's going to be coprolalia, capraxia, everything's going to be just
I
happening
just
today.
went
Isn't
to
it?
grab it.
This is what I have to deal with. I live with this.
I'm sorry. That is so inappropriate.
Especially on Easter weekend. My goodness, it's Good Friday. Happy
Okay.
Good Friday to everybody, by the way.
Now you're giving me this Jesus is watching me complex.
He is literally right there watching you right there at the moment. He is overseeing your
He's
behaviour.
cross, he's not on it yet.
He's in the picture behind him, the candle, the Roman
Oh,
candle.
yeah, that one. Yeah, there's a
Absolutely.
picture of Jesus
There
on
is a
my
picture of
I've got a
Jesus.
candle. All right. girls.
If you haven't seen what that is, it's just up
I've got
here.
Mother Mary and I've also got Jesus. So Mother Mary's down there, Jesus is there.
All close at hand. Trust me, she needs all the divine intervention that she can get. So we've got everything working here. So seriously, we do need divine intervention.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
Really?
Yeah, no,
You say
seriously.
that I'm like, ooh.
Honey, if I had some holy water, I'd be pouring a bucket over you.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard style.
Oh, let's not go anywhere
Oh,
with
that
that
case.
Oh,
She's such a
Diane loves her true
murderer.
crime.
Okay, she's a murderer.
Having
She
studied
acts like,
psychology,
I'm a victim.
she is really into
I'm
criminal
such
psychology.
A victim, and I'm like, sweetie, no, you smurdered.
Yeah.
I'm such a victim.
You can't say the full word
I'm
properly
such a
on YouTube because
victim,
you get
and I'm
penalised
like,
by the keyword, so that's why she's saying.
we've
smurdered.
all been, well, not all of us. There's a large number of us that have been very severely abused as children. We do not smurder. I'm a victim. No, she's a smurderer.
It's a weird, twisted, and sad case
murderer.
because she actually does
In
have
fact,
a
I think
she actually does have a chromosomal
yeah, she's
disorder.
got a chromosome
True.
disorder, guys. She's a liar.
The medical records are actually
Yeah,
out there,
They're
which
out there.
totally discount the crap that she
You'll see one
said.
day some media will do it, but you know why they're not doing it? I believe this is the fun. I love psychology.
We branched off into true crime.
Anyway, I love psychology.
She does.
The only reason why hey girls, you don't need to be
The
that.
cats are interacting with the ladies. That's how budgies
Right,
going
so
on.
the cats are making it
It's
worse.
also the dawning
Thanks,
of the day.
boys.
The sun
You're
is
making
coming
it
up.
worse.
We've got the Perth Zoo almost right near
I'm
us.
forgetting what I'm
the birds
saying.
are great. Shmurderer, Gypsy Rose.
Yeah. I reckon like psychology
Yeah,
here
psychology.
that they're too embarrassed to say, "Oh my goodness, we got it wrong. We forgot." And did you know on the View they forgot she's a smurderer? They said, "Oh, well, I'm glad you're out because we all just don't think you deserve to sort of be in jail. Like you didn't really do anything." And she says, "Well, I did actually take my mum's life,
and
and
arrange and
they all went,
orchestrate
oh,
and set it up and preparing it.
yeah, that's right. The
Credibility.
View?
There's no credibility
Seriously,
on the View,
are
surely.
you shitting me?
I'm glad we don't have that over here. But again, we've actually got 60 minutes. There's no
We've got
credibility in
the things
60
that are
minutes
just
either.
the
So
same. Exactly. We've got the
media,
same thing
mass
here.
media
It's
these
like,
days. It's
this is
insane.
embarrassing. They actually forgot that she murdered her mum. It's
Yeah.
like, she's not a victim.
Yeah.
She's not a guys. She's not a victim.
No.
Okay. When you've been a victim of something, or you are currently a victim of something, and you smurder, either which way, whether you've smurdered someone that abused you a long time ago or recently, you're just a smurderer. Like, I'm sorry, you've now become the person that hurt
It's
you.
not an eye for an eye.
You've actually done, well, really, in Gypsy Rose's case, there is actually no proof of Munchausen's by proxy, by the way, guys, too. You cannot
Do your
charge a dead
research
person,
into that
and
first
no
step.
doctor
That was a legal
actually,
case,
yeah,
not a
no
medical
doctor
case.
actually said anything about Munchausen's.
She's
There
never
was
been
only
diagnosed.
one doctor that mentioned a concern that only the history is coming from the mum, but that nothing went further than that.
There was a legal,
No charges were laid.
legal case
And
to
in
actually
fact,
use
when the
argument.
lies
Yeah.
did happen, the ones that were lies and scams, because she's a scammer, the mum was a scammer for money,
Fraudulent
but
behaviour.
not that sort of, wasn't about the medical. That was more about using medical by exaggerating it. She did have medical problems, but she exaggerated things. But that's, I reckon, actually came because Gypsy Rose was an adult. It came from her.
Okay, she was part of the scam, basically. She knew what she could do.
She wanted more money.
she
I
knew
mean,
she could
think
walk
of
with
every
downfall.
young adult.
Yeah.
Oh, I want lots of nice
Trips
things.
to Disney, all that sort of stuff.
She needs all her wigs and things to do all her dirty stuff online. I mean, she
Well, we'll
did
leave
have
that
to
trash
take
behind.
2 years to talk someone to do the dirty job for her.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of.
And that's the
lot of
vulnerability.
work.
It's honey, that's disgusting. That's
Sorry.
also the vulnerability
It is
of a person with
disgusting,
autism. And unfortunately, it also shows a susceptibility that people with
Oh,
autistic
dear.
can be very easily
no.
manipulated. Did you make a mess?
Oh no.
Okay, we're going to save
Oh no.
that.
It's all over me.
Please tell me it's not on
It's
the
a-
actual...
Is it on the pad?
Lift up. Actually, yeah, lift up. Thank you. You're a mess. You can't be taken anywhere.
Is it on
Nope,
there?
it's off. It's not on the pad. All right, so heat pad's out of the way. We might have to exit stage left. Is it your coffee morning? Wake up. See, I told you a bit of holy water. Sprinkling of holy water, which is coffee in this house. It's resolved it.
It's warm.
It's got that warm tingling sensation. How's the sensories going, honey?
Really wrong.
Yeah, how's the sensories
And
going?
also,
Yes.
it's now becoming sensory
Yes,
night.
now becoming a sensory nightmare. We're going to have to clean that up and change it. All right, guys, we're going to love you and leave you there for our good morning start to the day. This is going to be one of those interesting days. Wait for it. There's going to be a whole Tourette's episode, I'm sure, today. Fingers crossed there's no seizures, but she has woken up really early as well. Big thumbs up of encouragement. Comments, questions, ideas, suggestions, leave them below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. She does have cataplexy. That's when you have this loss of muscle tone and you can't breathe. Breathe, honey. Slow down. She can't talk because she can't breathe. Cataplexy is also related to narcolepsy as well. If you've got cataplexy, you've got a high precedence of having narcolepsy.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, breathe. Breathe.
I couldn't stop laughing. And then
It's the same thing in her family. All her family have got cataplexy. They all start laughing.
Like,
And there's like a minute silence. It's like, it was funny, and then they always just shut up because they can't catch their breath like this. They just can't. Cataplexy. One of the many rare and wonderful weird things that Dyan has, 180 plus weird things because of having 22q 11.2 deletion syndrome. Slow it down to actually affect your breathing.
I'm trying to.
I'm going to say goodbye to these people so I can actually do resus in a moment. This gives me a shift. Bye guys, see you soon. Just cough on the way up.